live streaming. It's Thursday here in the Philippines, and today we will be having another topic to talk about. But before we'll proceed, I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are from. And welcome to my channel. For those who are new to my channel, I'm Cess, guys, currently living here in Darwin, Philippines. I've been to YouTube for like more than a year now. So welcome to my channel, and I hope you will enjoy. And if you want to know more about my channel, of course, please consider scrolling and play my videos, past live streams or regular blogs. So that would be appreciated. And also, if you do happen to like the channel, please consider sharing it and subscribing. Thank you so much, and I do appreciate that. Okay, the topic for today, guys, is about the common problems people have in relationship and how to deal with them. So it's all again about relationship. So it is not just foreigners but to everybody. So I hope this topic, guys, is interesting to you. And I wasn't able, or I didn't expect that I can do live stream today because I was tired and I have an appointment later. But I decided to, why not doing it? So because maybe next 3 days, maybe I can't do it. So I'm gonna do it today. Oy, Bishi, good morning! Yeah, nag-live na lang ko because I haven't doing live streaming for a while now. So that's why I just decided that why not doing it today while I still have time. Time check here in the Philippines right now, it's 8:32 in the morning. So I just finished my coffee, taking showers, that sort of stuff, and ready for later. And shout out Butch Harris, long time no see. How are you today? Good morning. BCRS, Sami, thank you so much. Jim, GM Family Videoker, shout out, good morning. So the topic, this is all about the problems, common problems in a relationship and how you're gonna deal with it. So let's start with this one. There are ups and downs in every relationship. Some days are the best, and some are hard to pass. And it is true because there's always gonna be um, two things that will happen into a relationship. There are good times and bad times, but it seems like we're gonna focus now on the bad times. How two of you can handle the situation if you do have problem with each other, how you gonna adjust and how you gonna understand each other. Instead of blaming each other, why not dealing with it or trying to figure it out what's the what do you call it, best solution for that certain problem between you two couple. Hi, Jacob. Digital long, good morning. I hear coffee. Where is mine? Ow. My coffee. Oh, they're still here a little bit, but I think it's not enough for you. You need a barrel of coffee. So I have. By the way, I bought 5 hats the other day because seems like I like to wear it. But I'm gonna show you a sample of my hat. So this is one of the hat that I bought online. Oh, what happened? So it's I like it. It's kind of cute. There is another one. Wait, it's not correct. Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for being here. So I'm just wearing hat not because I don't trust the roof, but I just like to share it to you. Yeah. Anyway, Pinas Habit, good morning. How are you today? I don't like the hat. Oh my god. There's another one. Wait a minute, I'm gonna wear it. Maybe this is better. Okay, there you go. I am now a cowgirl. Anyway, Pinas Habit, shout out. Thank you for being here. Good morning. Jacob, good morning to you too. What is this misunderstanding because of pride? There you go. And you want to be always win. You want to win all the time, but that's not gonna happen, guys. Because if you are a couple, you should consider that it's not only you correct. You have to understand each other. Okay, Brit, Mr. Brit, good morning. I'm wearing my hat. Thank you guys for being here today. So let's start with what do you call this? Um, Okay, but what matters at the end of the day is that you're still keeping it together, correct? So, handling every relationship problem together, relationships become better when you are well aware of the issues you are facing. So, and you know how to get past of them. So, we have first Dana Jones. I see Dana Jones is in the house. So, we have to talk first about this one. And I'm sure I can relate with this first uh, thing that we will talk about. You didn't like each other's parents. Do you experience this before, guys, or currently like you don't like each other parents? This one, because I do. In my case, way back then when I have an ex-boyfriend Filipino, it's not the Filipino, it's not my ex-boyfriend's family is the problem. It's my family because they doesn't like my boyfriend. Not just my boyfriend, I mean the family of it. Anyway, so yeah, how are you gonna deal with it if that's gonna happen? Because it's difficult to what do you call that? It's difficult to handle this sort of thing because how can you let them like you? For example, the family of your partner doesn't like you. What you gonna do in order for them to be like to like you? You know. Anyway, Dana Jones, I see you there. Good morning. So you don't like. What about both of you doesn't like each parents? You know, your parent. Oh, I mean, you don't like the parents of your partner, and your partner also doesn't like uh, your parents. Okay. My God. Hey, what's up? Do you remember me? Yeah, Blur Sunset. Seems like I remember you. The word sunset. I am not sure because seems like you changed your profile, isn't it? Butch Harris, thank you so much for being here. I see you there. Hi, Jennifer Law. I say I remember you now. I don't like the mother-in-law in time I was married, and her BF were still playing the boss over my wife that time. Yeah, this is really hard to handle sometimes, and even I'm trying to handle my parents, so that they're gonna like my boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. It's difficult, and it's the first time, guys, that I talk back to my parents. Not exactly like maybe you think talk back is a bad word. What I mean is I that's the first time I respond because he was so angry, because he doesn't like that guy, and then that's the time that this is not correct anymore. I have to defend him. So that's the first time we have a big fight with my parents. Good morning, Kuya Goods. How's your editing thing? You done editing? My future and wife family loves me. That's good for you, Dana Jones. I mean, that's awesome because if not, that's gonna be a big problem, right? Unless, guys, the other solution or one of the solutions that you can do, if you don't like each other's parents, then you have to start your own far away from them, like miles and miles away from them. But still, there are some times that we have to gather together, right? And how can you handle it? Like you just pretending that you like each other, showing people. There are people like that, guys, that they like they're good in showing, pretending that we're fine, but in reality, they're not really okay. So, and my other question is: do we really have to prove ourselves that we are the one, or we are perfect for our partner? Do we have to prove that to our parents or to your partner's parents, or just let it be whether they like me or not? What do you think? I made 2 channels on YouTube. Okay. I like the hot sass. Yeah, I bought 5, kuya. So the other one is this one. The first one I wear this, and then I don't like much it. So, and I have 3. I can't find where is it now. I have the black. It looks like a cowboy black hat, but it's downstairs. So what's that? I give you a like. Thank you so much, Blur Sunset. Hi to Kuya Gores from Brett. Are you working now, Mr. Brett, or not? The father-in-law was a real good man with a real good heart. When he passed away, the more trouble came along. Yeah. Sometimes, guys, it's not the entire family dislike you. It's just one of them, maybe, or the mother and the father dislike you, not the siblings. Or maybe the siblings dislike you, but the parents are okay. That sort of stuff. Or sometimes it's just the mother or the father doesn't like you. So, yeah. I remember you now, Blur Sunset. Thank you for being here. Ah, you don't have. So you are you ready for your Halloween party? Bisty bread? Next day I work Friday. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday here. So are you ready for your Halloween party? So, well, it is true, but tough one. Sometimes they interfere too much in your lives. That is true. And if you gonna really allow them to interfere in your life, that's gonna be a big problem. Because I know there are some of you guys is mama's boy, they call it, or mama's girl. That sort of stuff like you you're very dependent to your parents, you know, whatever they say you follow, so whatever they like you like, if they dislike they, you dislike too. But what if it comes to the point that, you know, you have a relationship and they doesn't like, what you gonna do with that? So it happens that many times I've witnessed, you know, and they're gonna make scene, or they're gonna make something so that to separate both of you, you know, especially if they really really hate your partner. So I don't know if you will believe right away, especially if you are so close to your parents. For example, you're married now, and then your wife or maybe your boyfriend is a husband. You leave it to your parents because you're working abroad or far away, you know, and then they doesn't like. So they're gonna make a story, false, fake news, that sort of stuff to ruin your marriage. What you gonna do? Do you really believe to your parents, or would you rather believe it to your wife or to your husband? I don't make me roll after it. Hi, good morning. What is your name? Where are you from? Thank you so much, Blur Sunset. Thank you. I do appreciate that you're here. Lonnie's songs and other things. I see you there. Shout out. Good morning. Okay, so sometimes they interfere too much in your life. Sometimes it is the conflict of interest, and there are times when you can't just bear them. Well, the truth to be told, they didn't choose their parents, and neither have you, right? So why would they blame for their parents do? Why ruining your relationship over something that is not in your control? So be patient with them and don't let your disliking affect your relationship with your partner. Super true, because if we have a chance, if we're given a chance, you know, to pick our parents, guys, of course we're gonna pick the best parents. But no, we don't have a choice for that. You know, even we dislike our parents or dislike your parents, partner of your parents, but that's their parents, you know, no matter what happened. So that's why I'm asking you there if what you gonna do if your parents is lying or your parents is making some false stuff about you in order for your partner to be separated or that sorts. I don't know what you're gonna do with that. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Tisha Channel, good morning. Hello, good morning, madam. Thank you for the thumbs up. Taga saan ka po? Where are you from? And for now, with Nanette, her parents and sister all love me like a son and brother. There you go. Yeah, that's awesome to know, Jacob, because you know, it's nice to talk about this because I know not everyone is lucky that both sides like each other. There are sometimes, guys, the reason for that is money. When you don't have money, when you're not rich, you know, and then you are in a relationship with rich people or rich partner, there is gonna be something going on there. It's gonna be a big problem. So, and then again, it's not for everybody, huh? It depends. Okay. So let's go to the number 2 that we are going to talk about today. And I hope you're not in the wrong channel. There are some people, you know, that saying, "Oh my, I'm in the wrong channel because she's speaking English or she was talking something. It's not paangat program." Of course, we do have different blogs, guys, you know, or channel. So it's up to you. Whatever you're gonna do to your channel, my channel will continue whatever it is. It depends on the situation. So, and besides, we're speaking English here because mostly our viewers is from the West or other parts of the world. So I hope you can also understand that. Dumaguete, I'm here in Manila. Now, nice to be here. Yeah, I am in Darwin, but the city here, the big city is Dumaguete. This one, guys, we will talk about money is the point of argument. There you go. This is what I'm saying earlier. So let's talk about this. Marriage comes with responsibility, agree. You get married because you were in love and all. But now that your family is growing, especially if you have lots of kids, you realize you need money. Of course, because how can you survive without money? I know you always say about that money is not important, but let's talk about reality. How can you survive without money, right? Unless you're living in the mountain, then you can plant. But this generation, it's not. I don't know. How do you know how can you survive? I'm even surprised I survived before that. I have I don't know, maybe single pennies. I don't have even wallet. I don't know how I did survive that. But this generation, guys, is just I don't know how can you survive without even just a penny. Especially if you are living in a big city. Everything you have to pay, you have to buy. So unless if you're in the mountain, you can plant. So no need to go to the grocery. So anyway, and now you have no one to blame but your partner. How is that fair? You know? So that's why before you have to get married, you have to have a family planning or plan for the future. What if you're gonna have 5 kids or more than that? How can you handle it if you are jobless? Right? Unless if you have a good job, that you think you can support 10 kids or more than that, because it's always gonna have common here that Filipino, we have really problem in family planning, or they just always produce and produce and produce, and they don't even think about the future of the kids. How about the finances? Every day you have to spend, and that's just only for yourself, but you have to consider how many kids you've got and your wife, and then they have to eat at least 3 times a day. What about other things that you need? Can you provide it? Other people is just so blind and just ignoring it. Let's just bahala na, or just call it like let's go with the flow, or that sort of stuff. It's not, for me, it's incorrect. Hiding in plain sight. I see you there. Good morning. Mayong buntag sa tanan. Because that's what I'm seeing, guys. You always wonder me like, why you're 28, why you don't really want to have kids, because that's one of the reason I'm always imagining the future today and the future, like if I have kids, I'm not only supporting myself, I have to support my kids. And I know it's expensive, because I have to, since the day, even before that, I'm supporting him already, even he or she is still in my stomach until he or she grows. What about expenses for school, milk, that sort of stuff? Can I really provide it? I keep on asking that to myself. So I even have hard time to support myself. What about having kids? So other people doesn't think about that, because they said, no, it's still nice to have kids, but they don't have even savings or other kind of source of income or a good job to support, or to, I don't know, maybe you disagree with me because I know there are some people survive, they are good survival or whatever you call it, but still, guys, just go out and see what happened if you have lots of kids, because usually I witness here, it's not the rich people having lots of kids, it's like the middle class down to the poor level, because let's ask them what's the reason. That's just my observation. Maybe they don't think about the future of their kids, or maybe they want their kids as the source of income in the future. Like, okay, I want to have 10 kids because it's a business, in the future. I can, they can give me lots of money because they're gonna work. you know, I don't know if, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, huh? Are you in the Dumaguete? I'm in Darwin, John Williams, but usually we go to the Dumaguete for grocery and other stuff that we need. Because we don't like to, what do you call that? Live in the city. It's just crowded and noisy, pollution, and other things to consider. So that's why we look for a place that desirable, and we can breathe a fresh air, like in my location, not the smoke of the car or the motorbike, and noisy. We like place that not much neighbor, especially Filipino. They like karaoke, so we don't like it. So it's not bragging, guys. I'm telling you the truth. Hi, Jess. Long time no see from Los Angeles. Good morning. How are you today? Even with a good work these days, it's really expensive to raise two kids. That's the fact. True. That's why I always think about that, Jacob, because I even ask like if I want to have kids, I should, secure the future of my kids. But the question there is this there is there such thing like future at this generation, the earth is ruined. Maybe you didn't notice it, but it is. That's why I'm just imagining 50 years from now. I don't know if the earth is still there. Maybe it's phased out. Maybe it's gone, because of human. Human is just, I don't have to say the word because I'm also human. Anyway, yeah, comparing way back 10, 50 years ago, this is not what earths look like, to be honest. Okay, Jibon, good morning. Host is fine. Hmm. Good morning to you. Okay. Oh, Dennis, good morning to you. Good morning. It's money or differences in desires that cause of money problems. Besides going above your ability to get more kids than you can handle. There you go. That's why I'm saying earlier, other people is like they do it as a business. They always think that if I have 10 kids, so in the future, then I'll live like a king because all my kids will work and they will send me money. That's not how it gonna work, because this is totally different generation. Maybe the next generation is more worse. Anyway, yeah. And I know technology help us a lot, guys. But there are also disadvantages, lots of it too. So yeah, most mga taga-bukid nakatira madam mostly in anak pananaw nila madam. Yes, that's why. Tisha channel. Yeah, I think you've yeah. I agree with you with that. Jenny V, good morning. It's my first to be here in your live stream. How are you? Yeah, thank you for being here. Good morning. I'm fine. It's a little bit hot here in Darwin, but it's gonna be fine because it's a little bit windy as well. But last night it was really crazy. The waves is just, I mean, the ocean is big. I mean, high tide, and the waves is so crazy. So it reaches again in our front yard. So, but anyway, and then there was a heavy rain and thunder and lightning, but today it's hot. I have commented on your video. Thank you, Blur Sunset. Jennifer Law. Yeah, I remember you. I'm not sure if people have a baby hoping one day it will help them financially. Maybe some of them believe that kids will bring happiness and meaning to their life. Yes, Kuya. Yeah, that's why I said it's not for everybody. But if you roam around all over the Philippines, you witness usually, in a poor level or middle class, that's where you've seen that they have 10 or more than that kids. Because I know in the rich people, so for Anna, I see you there. Good morning. I've seen in if you met rich people or, just not in the West, in the Philippines, they know they have family planning. Let's just say okay, let's have only two kids or one at least, to take care and love and give the best that we can. But in the poor level or middle class, oh no, my God. Like for example, us Koreagors, we are five. Oh my God, we're struggling. Way back then, oh my God. I mean, it's hard to live. At least we're living in the mountain, we can plant. But imagine we're five and we're living in the city, right? Unless if my parents has a good job, which is no, he only finished elementary to be honest, and my mother too. So what we do, did we do farming? And if we didn't do that, oh my God, how can we survive? It's just hard. I try to remember when I was a kid. Oh, it's a tough life. Jamie, good morning. Whoop, whoop. Long time no see. How are you? Song for Anna is in the house. Shout out. Rich people could afford more kids, but maybe they don't have time to raise kids because they only focus. Yeah, you have the point with these queer words. But other also is they have family planning. Like okay, we'll just have two kids. That's enough. More than that, that's gonna be a huge expense. Because having and raising a kid is not easy. I know Kuya and other here that have kids. Um, you've been there and you understand what I mean. I never have it, but I witnessed my siblings. I have two sisters. The other one has one kid. The other is two kids, and if they don't have job, guys, it's just how can you how can you handle it out, how can you support your kids? My sister before, she was jobless, and it's hard for her to start off, and then especially they have broken family. I mean, the husband left, until now I don't know where he is, and he doesn't support anything to the kids. And I told my sister, oh my god, this is a big mistake, huh? I told you already before, but you didn't listen. But anyway, it's there already, so you have to find a way to support and raise your kids alone. You can have my support, but it's not always I will support you, because I have also my own finances, and I have to support my parents too. So yeah. So, but if you have a good job, no problem. If you have your own business, no problem, because you can support your kids. But there are some also drawback to that, especially if you are hire someone else to take care of your kids, and your kids will not be close to you, because for you it's like I'm busy with my work, so I hire someone to take care of my kids, and look what happened. Your kids is not close to you, don't even respect to you. So then again, it's not for everybody, huh? Because there are some kids are easy to handle, there are some it's just worse. Okay. Having kids is a big, yeah, it is big responsibility. Even one kid only, how much more you have 10 or 5? And oh my god. Anyway, hello song for Anna, shout out. Who else here? Jenny V said, I have two daughters that I feel that I fed it's not easy to be a single parent. Yeah, there you go. Because right, unless you have a, that's what I said, you have a good job, then there you go, you can handle it. And you don't have partner because your partner left. How you gonna do, how, right? Unless, just I'm saying, right, unless if you have source of income, then go for it, maybe you can make more. I see Sis Deborah there, shout out. Even without kids, you can develop many problems if you have a partner with lots of desires. There you go. Or if you will have a partner that not as kind of social climber or materialistic, then you're gonna have a financially you're gonna be have a problem with that, because things right now, guys, just imagine you 1,000 peso or 20 bucks. Do you think you can buy lots of stuff in that? Not anymore. So because of inflation or what other reasons, that the money, it's look like it's big, but when you go to the shopping or grocery, oh my god, you will shock with the bill. Like before, guys, to be honest, when we do grocery, usually like pay like less than 10,000 for grocery. But now, sometimes it almost reaches to 20,000 or 15 below. That sort of stuff. Like I said, what the heck? Every time when I go to the grocery, I'm trying to pay and like looking at the receipt, like, what the heck? What did I bought? Why the total is like this? I couldn't imagine it. But anyway, it's just everything's going high. It's raining here the whole time yesterday. It's not yet, yeah, here it's not yesterday. It was last night around 9 p.m. So, but we don't experience blackout. So some parts here of Darwin, they do experience like one of our friend there in the mountain that we met today in the morning when we hike. We have a chit chat. So he said about it was brand out since last night 7 p.m. and I said it's not in our place. So maybe the wire, they have problem with the wire. So that's common problem, guys, if you live in the mountain and lots of trees. So there's possible that maybe the trees collapse or whatever. But I see that there's gonna be there it was a floods, because the trail was really a mess. We almost have a accident this morning, to be honest, because we start to drive around 5 in the morning, and it's kind of still dark. But of course, we have lights in the motorbike, but we don't really notice that the road was really a mess because it's not concrete. And yeah, that was shocking to me. Anyway, it's a bad habit to say that you have to have more kids so they can help you when they were working in the future, because there is like that in our neighbor, Jenny V. So that's why I'm giving you an example. But for me, I would understand it's like a business, but it's not. Or maybe some people is lack of, what do you call that, they don't know how to control. maybe for them they don't use those control thing so that they won't have lots of babies. Okay, my mom also is only elementary level. We do farm until I was in high school, so I understand that you should never spend money like a flash. Correct, yeah. Way back then too, I was a farm cowboy, cowgirl. Anyway, we do have farm before, but it's not even our land, so we're just kind of borrowing it. So if we harvest something, we have to share it to the owner. So it's not the coconut, for example, they're gonna harvest the coconut, the owner, so it's for them 100%. But for example, like banana and other things that we planted it there, so we have to give something. I mean, we have to share. So even now, guys, we don't have a land. I mean, no. That's true that poor people and poor countries have the most kids. Yeah, I do observe that. Not just here in the Philippines, some countries we visited before. If you're really into knowing the countries, guys, where would you like to visit, roam around in the, what do you call that, countryside or whatever you call it, in the local area, that you can really witness that, oh my god, so many kids. Some rich countries are having a problem with population shrinking too much. Yeah, and other people, I think they're not into controlling thing. Maybe in the religion is not allowed to use pills, for example, or whatever other things that you can control pregnancy. It's a lesson learned. That is true. Sis Deb, what is your Sudan? Masay Sudan, Sis Deb, imagine you have a partner who empties his wallet in a flash all the time. It's waiting for a problem in a relationship. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's just, see, there is people right there, guys, that single mom, single father, and or they're married with their family is complete. I'm just lucky, guys, that my family even uh, we experienced poverty before. I mean, poor to the poorer. We don't separate. It's like in sickness and health, we're together. But I remember I left my parents when I was 16. So, and after that, I don't know what's happening, except if they're gonna tell me some stories what happened there in the farm. Hmm. So, 16. So it's like 10, 12 years now, I'm not with my parents. I guess if things are expensive, change the lifestyle. Correct. It's like this. For example, I work as a just example as a teacher. So before I will just eat bulad. I'll just eat dried fish or rice. That with that I'm happy already. But when I become a teacher, I have salary, right? So my lifestyle of eating is different now since I have money. So I'll buy Jollibee. I will go to a fancy restaurant because I can afford. So see, your eating lifestyle or habit is changing because you think you have enough. There are some people doing that, some are not too, because they have their reasons that they have to save. But yeah, as your level, as your status changes, the way you spend money changes too. Especially in if you have internet, you have way back then. Just example, before in our farm, we didn't have to worry about the electric bill, whatever bill. We don't have to worry about that because we don't have electric. But now, oh my God, we have to worry every end of the month. Sometimes we wish that it's always in the middle of the month, not the end of the month, because there's lots of bills to pay for. So yeah, oh my God. Anyway, it's just changing too much today, much more in the future. So that's why you have to be ready. I know there are some of you that you don't have saying about this. You don't have to worry about the future because we don't know what's gonna happen, but we have to be ready for that. Just enjoy what's today. Enjoy the present situation. But the problem there, what about tomorrow if you're not ready for that? Maybe your 1,000 today, you can buy a lot, but maybe tomorrow it's just your 1,000. The equivalent for that is 1 peso. That sort of stuff. Ay, naku. Pumpkin Joe, my neighbor is here. Good morning. How are you today? What's your breakfast? You're funny, Jimmy. What happened? Sorry, I want to ask this. Sorry, I want to ask. This is the Magari open now for vaccinated individual, and I come to do my. Yes, yes, Jenny, be true. You can. You just have to present your vaccination card and then photocopy of your ID. That's what I've seen in the whatever it is. Yes, the best Dumaguete. They posted the current updates for the travelers domestically wants to get into Dumaguete. So, yeah, your what's that vaccination card and your ID. Make sure you have to photocopy with that. But for more info, because I haven't tried to get out here in Dumaguete too. Sis Vicky was here before, but the rules changing. So before you need swab test, right? Maybe it's gone now, so you can get in with your vaccination card. Good morning from South Carolina, Eric. How are you, Eric? Good morning. Good morning, Sean. Again, I'm good, Sean. Thank you for being here. Oh, time check is 9:06. Ging was far away from me, Genevieve. I know you visited Ging's what's it apartment before, right? So I visited there also like 3 times, I think. But anyway, he's far. She's far. She's in Bio One. It's too far for me to drive to there. And also, since Vicky didn't come back, I thought she will come back here in Dumaguete. But it's a good time when she come here. They visited already here in my house. Okay, thank you guys for saying hi to everybody. Let's proceed to this one. Use yeah, so many kids in Bukid. I think it's really good to educate students, sex education. We are overpopulated. Yeah. And I one thing I feel bad about it because just go this is for example, in Cebu. Go to this squatter area. Oh my god. I used to live, to be honest, guys, I used to live in a squatter area in Cebu. Oh my God, you can really, I couldn't imagine, like, what the heck is going on here? Why there's lots of kids and it's a squatter, and I'm worried about sickness, I worry about fire because the house is like, this is your door, next is another door, like that. So it's not common here in my place, here in Negros, because we have big space here. But if you go to the big cities, you can witness like, oh my Jesus, how did these people survive? You know, and then some kids is begging money in the street. Sometimes I feel bad about it, but I just be being. Sometimes I said no, don't give money. Says don't. I know they need it, but I'm worried that they're gonna gamble it. So instead of giving money, find to buy food to give to them to make sure that they have food to eat today. J Mike, how are you, J Mike? My lunch when I was in high school is dried fish too. Student these days are yeah. I am so to be honest. Way back then when I was high school, I'm really ashamed. Big Kevin is in the house. Good morning, Freddie. Um, I'm so ashamed because my classmates they have fancy Tupperware that they can put their food. Mine is wrapped with banana and dried fish. I'm so ashamed, so I have to hide. To be honest, I don't want to show them every time I eat lunch. And he said, "Come on, says let's have lunch together." And I said, "No, it's okay. I'll just I have lots of alibis because I'm ashamed." But these days, oh my God, the kids is so demanding. He said, "No, mom, I'm ashamed with that. You have to buy me a fancy Tupperware." Like, anyway, yeah. Way back then, I can remember that. Let the man, and I even hike from school to my house to school, back and forth. But now the kids, oh no, they don't want to hike. They want to ride all the time. Let the man work and bring in the money. Then leave the money management to the woman. They mostly manage it like a business wisely, not Xbox for the man. So it depends also, Dennis, for the man. If the man is really hardworking, just for example, like my father, um, then you will do that. You will work and then give the money to the woman and let the woman, what do you call it? Spend it wisely, like whatever we need in the house. Anyway, if the man has a work, if he doesn't have a work, that's why I always encourage to the woman, hey, don't marry the standby standby man, because what if he gonna have lots of kids? How he gonna support the family? And then what about you if you too is a standby, jobless, and then you're making babies and babies? Oh my Jesus. I just don't want you to beg money from your parents, to be honest, or I just don't want you to be always dependent to your parents because you're old enough. I know there are some people Filipino like that. They are super dependent to their parents even now, even this they have already grandson and daughter, they're still living with their parents. It's not advisable. We should adapt the one in the West, like when you're 18 years old, you have to get out and start your own life, without your parents. Or go in Chinese style, more than two kids forbidden. Not sure if it's still a thing there. Yeah, I'm not sure also with that, Dennis. Yeah. Really, to be honest, I wanted to visit Shanghai. Anyone here been to Shanghai? But my ticket's being canceled. But I get into Macau. Yeah, it was nice there too. Not big, but wow. We get into the casino, guys. Oh my God, I never seen like that before. I mean, it's just nice in there, but of course, you can't gamble if you don't have money. Anyway, I think enjoy your life or live your life, but be wise when it comes to spending money. Correct. Because, hey, just for example, you can have fancy clothes in Okay Okay, to be honest. You just have to find the right Okay Okay place, because here in the Magari, you can do that. Or maybe, of course, it's some other place like in Cebu or Mindanao. There are some Okay Okay guys that, oh my God, it looks very good. It's brand new. I think the one, what do you call it, wearing it, they just wear it once and then throw it away for rich people. How are you, Freddie? Great morning, says I'm back again and again to hear your voice. Too much fluent, and I know you have a future soon to be partner in life. I like your accent, how to speak. Thank you, Freddie. Yeah, I have already my love of my life. Love of my life is with me. Yeah, I'm really glad that I found him, because, or he found me. It's just not easy, guys, to be honest, to have a partner that kind of compatible with you and understands you, good times and bad times, bad and crazy attitude. Eggs, beef loaf, wow, and rice. I like local breakfast most mornings. I have the homba, homba, pumpkin juice. Do you know that? And then, do you eat corn rice? I like corn rice, especially corn rice with dried fish. Oh my god! But usually here, if you go to Corindia, they have this so-called corn silog, to silog, or lots of log. Oh, bad. Anyway, lots of corn silog, corn, yeah, to tap silog or whatever is that. Yeah, it's common eggs with corned beef, rice, or whatever. Or red hot dog. Few other places are open now for vaccinated individual. Bohol and Cebu. Can wait. I'll visit in. Yes, I'm also. We're planning to that. Jenny B, to, what do you call this? To visit Cebu because it's like 3 years now. We never been there, if I'm not mistaken. Because the last time we flew to, where is that? Kuala Lumpur. It's we stay in waterfront hotel in Lapu-Lapu. That's where we stay for the night because our flight is early, like 3 a.m. in the morning flight to Malaysia. So anyway, yeah, that's the last time. So I think not 3 years. 2019. Yeah, 2019 December. But we never roam around in Cebu, just in Lapu-Lapu. Big Kevin, thank you so much. And of course, we want to go visit again to Camigan. We love Camigan. It's unique. Every what do you call this? Every island in the Philippines, guys. To be honest, for me, if you're gonna ask me, it's totally different. Even it's inside the Philippines. It depends also how you're gonna enjoy or what you see there when you're there. How you're gonna enjoy your vacation. In Camigan, guys, it's super clean, kind of organized, and that's where the place also we tasted the best ice cream in the world. I don't know if it's really best ice cream in the world, but so far we traveled everywhere inside and outside the Philippines. That's the best ice cream I've had. Not just even me, but Martin said that too. So Martin is also a traveler. I think I don't know if he's been to like 60 countries or more than that, but yeah, he's also a traveler. Big Kevin, good morning to you. If there is fire, all the houses in the squatter will be. Yes, that's why I'm always worried about that before. Because I was living in Cebu for 10 years. That's where I finished my what do you call it, business ad. And I was 4 years I was staying with my uncle's house in the squatter, and it was every day I was worried, and have a always worried before, and when I wake up and when before I sleep, like, oh my god, I always pray, because it's just it happens sometimes in our neighbor that they're careless, and even you are so careful, but your house is super close to the neighbor. So if there's fire, and then the other thing is, there's only one way out. At the back is like we're totally trapped because we're in the what do you call that side, guys? That at the back of the house of my uncle is like huge, a big fence, concrete fence, because it's a factory. And then there's only one way out, so we have to pass through our maybe 30 or 40 neighbors. So it's a long ways to go out to the highway. So if the fire starts in the highway, close to the highway, where are we gonna go? So yeah, it's not it's just fucked up. It's not, even now they're still there. I'm worried about that. I gave food to street children instead. Yeah, that's what I did too. So many of them, they all sleep in the same room. I used to do that, Dennis, in my uncle's place. There's no such thing as here's your room, here's the other room. No, you sleep together in one room. It's like a not so sage, or it's like a sana oy shrimp ba, shrimp. Like one shrimp, lots of shrimp being packed, it's like that. Okay, until managed to make more babies, our kids learn how to make them that way. We're used to it. At first, it's like, oh my, you don't have privacy, to be honest. No more privacy. That's why I'm really glad and happy that we have our own place here. Even if this is not ours, but we have privacy, to be honest. Because if I have to if I have a chance to go back to the past, I will say no, I don't want to, because it's hard to live like that. Anyway, and then imagine you don't have penny in your purse, or if you have purse or you have wallet. I just couldn't even imagine. Sometimes, guys, there's reflection or flashback in my mind. Those things, those were the days, my friend. Like, oh my, if the world give me a chance to come back to the past, there are some things that I want to change, but it seems like no, I'm happy with my present. you know. My project recently was giving away jelly spaghetti to children. Posted videos soon. Okay, we're looking into that. I'm subscribing to your channel. Yeah. Yeah, that's good because especially the Christmas is coming, so it's common here in the Philippines that give love, give gifts on Christmas Day. Where are you from now? I am in Negros Island. Can I know you more? What did you advise if she always worked to you much? Because in life, can you give to be little advice? What is that question? What did you advise us if she always worked? Oh, so you wanna ask if your girlfriend is always working? What you gonna do? She doesn't have time with you. Especially, I think your situation before. Are you the one saying that your girl is in Jordan, or I'm mistaken? Because yeah, it's hard. It's you are in an LDR relationship, and when she get back here in the Philippines, she will not stay with you. She will go to Cotabato. Is that it? Or other places here in the Philippines? Phil Am couple in the Philippines. Good morning. Thank you for being here. It's hard to handle, guys. Especially both of you has work, and then when you get home, both of you are tired. You don't have time with each other. So that's why you have to balance everything. But then again, how can you balance it if you always, especially just imagine how if you are a police, most of your time is spent in the police station. There's lots of things to handle the problems. And then you go home, you don't have time for your kids and your partner. So that's usually common. They have broken family. Or if you are a detective, because you don't have time, to be honest. Or you're gonna hire someone to take care of your kids, and then your kids is like it's not close to you anymore. Because my kids, no, I don't even see you. When you get home, I'm sleeping, and when I get up, you're not there. I've had ma, huh? I've had mais for the last 3 mornings. It's just called grits in the West. What is ma? I like it with milk, cinnamon, sugar, and butter. I don't know what is ma. I've had mais for the last 3. I'm not sure. Ah, mais. Mais. I like mais too. Martin doesn't like it, the corn rice, but he likes to eat sweet corn, Yeah. It's weird, no? GM family, thank you so much. And thank you for being here. Hey, Buck. Hey, Buck, little GM family. Where have you been? Like sardines, not shrimp. There you go, J Mac. Like sardines. Yeah, they're too packed, and it's difficult to move. So that's what happened. My life before, guys. Way back then, that's why I said, oh God, I don't want to come back to the life I used to have. It's hard. Yeah, that's why if I get bored here, I always said that no, says, you're living in a nice place, so don't get bored. Do something. So yeah, that's why I like doing this live stream with you guys, talking to you, not just only talking with my partner here. So it's nice also to talk with other people, and sometimes we do organize gatherings here because it's nice to hang out with friends. It's not just only to me and Martin is here because even you're living in paradise and you used to be a traveler, you feel bored, staying in one place. If you're a traveler, guys, but if you're not a traveler, you cannot relate what I feel. So sometimes I feel bored. That's why I want to do something, hiking or maybe roam around playing with my dogs, because we used to travel. And I'm still hoping and looking forward to do it again because for me it's just really different, guys, if you are a traveler than focusing on your work or staying in one place. If you have money, then go for it. When you were younger and things were not so good, how many days you go with just a little bit of food and do you everything about those times now that you have so much? This is Oscar. The things were not so good. Yeah, and how many days you go with just a little bit of food? Oh my God, we are way back. This is with my parents. We are lucky if we can eat thrice a day rice with dried fish. Sometimes we don't have even rice to eat. So we're looking for banana. Banana, right? Kasaba, is that kasawa? Wait, I'm gonna type that word, kasaba. Kasaba, it's a kind of banana, guys. That's usually we harvest before instead of rice because we can't afford to buy. So cassava. That's why in our farm we are really happy if the banana will have lots of fruits. And then malunggay, malunggay, right? So we also planted malunggay. So if we don't have rice, or we cannot buy dried fish or even not dried fish, real fish. Yeah, we just eat the malunggay, make a soup, malunggay soup, that's it. As long as we have something to eat, to put something in our stomach, that's it. If my father, guys, will go home from driving because he is a hobble driver or motorcycle driver, like carrying, what do you call that, carrying passenger from town to the mountain. If he has a money, guys, he will buy a pandesal, bread. It's common here in the Philippines. We're always excited every afternoon if my father will bring a pandesal, because for us, oh my God, what a treat. And he will buy also the sachet of 8 o'clock orange juice. Oh my God, that's one pack is one pitcher. So we put we put water in the pitcher, guys, and then put that 8 o'clock orange juice, and then with pandesal. Oh my God, we were very very happy, and it's like the best food we eat, because morning to afternoon we don't have anything. All right, unless we have to eat the kasaba or not. No, not kasaba, saba. Sorry, I think I was wrong because kasaba is a, how can I explain that? It's a root fruit, The not cassava, saba is banana. I say it wrong. That's why I was confused. Like when I say that one, I say, what do you mean by cassava? Anyway, but we do also eat cassava. My mother planted it. The cassava that we plant is like the yellow one color and the white color. but takes months to to have it. I mean to harvest it. Jinpyang, I see you there. Good morning. And yeah, mostly it's banana. And what else? Sweet potato. Yeah. Sometimes my mother also plant a sweet potato, and it's a good. Because we don't really go to the market to buy those stuff because we don't have penny. We don't have enough money. To be honest, when I was high school, my father, when we go to school, my father will ask, do you have money for recess or something? I just said yes, even I don't have, because the other day he gave me 5 pesos. So instead of spending it to buy snacks in the canteen, I will just save it, because I know it's not every day that my father can give me 5 pesos. But kids right now, oh my God, if you give 100 pesos, it's not enough. Like, no, ma'am, 100 pesos? What can I buy for 100 pesos? I want 1,000. Oh my God. That just being, we're talking about reality and it's true. Way back then, oh no. In my elementary life, even peso, guys, there's no such thing. So at least in high school, I have 5 pesos, sometimes 10 peso. And then if I don't spend it, then the next day, if my father will give another 5 peso, then that's it. I will be happy with it. And if sometimes, yes, there's projects. So my father said, no, I don't have money to buy the project. So I have to use the money that I saved when he gave me it the last day, like maybe it becomes 10 or 20 pesos. Yeah. Ado Driver's Craft, good morning. How are you, Jinpeng? Unsay sudan? Great morning, Jinpyang. How are you? And where Toy from? Can I know you? Where are you from? Jinpyang is in Manila. Okay. So, where did I go? So we're talking about money, huh? We're done with the money. Let's go to the next one. Wow, we're stuck with the money. There's so many things to talk about money. We're talking about now with you feel like they don't understand you. Okay, so there comes a time in every relationship where the silence prevails. So because the partners think that the other person won't understand what they feel, this could be the time when one of them is having some trouble or going through something traumatic. And this is true, guys. For example, like me, sometimes I don't wanna open up to my partner if I feel bad, or maybe I get jealous, or whatever I feel, bored or something. Sometimes I just swallow it, because I don't want to bother someone's life. I don't know. It's just me. I don't know with you if you're very open to your partner, if you do have partner right now, because there are some people like that. Not just even partner or boyfriend, husband. It's to your family, to your parents. I'm not that kind of person. Ever since I'm with my parents or living in my uncle's place, I don't have the person. I'm not that kind of person that very open that, oh, I will share to you everything I feel right now. No. Even so now, I try to do that. I try to change it. Like, okay, says, it's not correct. Because sometimes you're very grumpy because too much stuff going on in your mind, in your heart. You have to open up, but I don't want to do it all the time because I know, people from the West doesn't like drama. And I even do sometimes this kind of silent treatment. What do you call that? Um, what is the silent treatment in Bisaya? Tampo tampo, I just said that no, that's not correct. Even it will bother your partner, but at least you're open to him. So, but still, there are sometimes get guys that I'll just swallow it, or I'll just hide in the room and cry. Yeah, that's me. Okay. So the best thing is to break the silence and tell the other persons how you feel. Relationship are all about communication. There should be no voids at all. And I would agree. Yes. That's why I'm always saying communication is always and always gonna be important in a relationship. I just couldn't until now imagine those people that they cannot communicate each other because of language barrier. How they gonna handle? So maybe, you know they don't have fight, because how can they fight each other? They don't even understand each other because the other partner doesn't speak the language that you speak. You're spoken. So yeah. Okay. Huh? That's true. Ganyan din ako host, dami naming cassava. Yeah, I like cassava cake to be honest. But we have lots of banana before. Banana because guys, banana is easy to plant. You plant one and it will multiple. Banana. Cassava, it's not like that, you know. You have to replant and replant. Says that is called tampo in the Philippines. They're very cool. Yeah, and I try really, Oscar. Good morning. I try really to kill that kind of tampo, but still sometimes I'm doing that. I hate it, but I even talk to myself, don't do that, says anymore. But still, sometimes it's just too bad. I can't control myself. So yeah, I think if you want to try to understand your partner, you first try to understand their history because what one feels or think is formed in the past. Yeah, correct. That's what always the mistake, you know, of people from the West or Filipina, you know, they always think that, you know, they don't really understand that where these people came from, you know, what is their culture all about. I mean, who is this person, right? Unless you go with Filipino, then you're used to those tampo tampo or you're used to their attitude because it's your own culture or it's your own people. But if you have a date with other you know, people from the West or other countries, it's just hard, you know. Even having your own goals is different because he might or she might have different goals than you have, and then you're gonna have fight because you want this way and you want the other way. So yeah, I like Banana House, Provinciana ka Bohol. Ah, you're from Bohol. I used to live in Bohol, Ado Brewers Craft in Baclayon. So we rent a place there, and it's like not exactly a nipa hut. It's kind of a little bit fancy than that, you know. And Baclayon, and we used to go down in the afternoon there in the close to Baclayon Church, you know. And then there's an island out there, Pamilacan Island. Is that it? We visit there too. It's nice. And of course, Kabilao. Kabilao Island is good for what's that? Diving or snorkeling. It's nice there. Says foreigners don't understand tampo. Correct. Filipino man will try to make his partner happy by chasing her. But foreign men, they won't try to chase you. They will try to leave you alone with which makes worse. Yeah, you are correct with this. Before I don't understand this one, Oscar, because I thought all boys are can understand me, or it's like because usually my ex is Filipino, right? So we have misunderstanding, but at least you know, they understand and they know what's Filipino, you know. But in the West, yeah, I don't care if you feel bad out there. And we take it seriously as a Filipina, you know, that's why we hurt. We feel hurt and that's why we have tampo. But the foreigners doesn't care about that, you know. You don't take it seriously or, you know, just let the Filipina, you know, um, recover by its own. I mean, let the time heals the wound. But it should not be, you know, because that's not what we used to. That's why I can compare, you know, because my ex-boyfriend, you know, will will not do that. Like let the time heals the wound. No, he has to do something to, you know, let the Filipina, what do you call this? Be happy again, smile, and no more drama. But yeah, there are some expats or foreigners, shall I say, they know that already, and they try to lambing or they try to, you know, give a treatment to that. But there's still some that they're not like that, you know. So yeah, we like as Filipina, even me through my experience, we like that. We like compliment, you know. We like that. Instead of you just say I don't care, you know, you have to hug maybe or kiss or saying I'm sorry, hope you feel better, and let's move on, you know, that sort of stuff. Ni pahat meron kami sa release. Kabilao malapit na sa amin. Yeah, Kabilao Island, it's beautiful there for snorkeling or even diving. Oh, I know tampo very well and how to cure it. There you go, Augie. Good morning, Augie. It also applies between partners in some culture. Everyone responds different to the same situation based on their past experience. There you go. If you know your partner history, you understand better. Correct. From Dennis. Yeah. That's why I don't want to blame you for whatever happened to your past, because I have also my own past. And sometimes, guys, whatever happened to my past defines who I am now. For example, I suffer a lot when I was in my past, when I was in kid, or past, that sort of stuff. And then, it makes me who am I today. I mean, it makes me more stronger and smarter, than way back then during that whatever that years or age in your life before that you suffer and you don't know what to do. You're still you're not brave, you're coward, you are weak, that sort of stuff. But after that certain situation happened, your life struggles or whatever you call it, trials, it makes you stronger. There are some past that it's difficult to erase, but you don't have to, because no matter how you erased it, it will keep coming back. Especially, guys, just for example, you have enemy. If you don't forgive your enemy, it always ruin your present, or maybe worse in your future. So yeah. Anyway, a few things in relationship for problems: understanding each other, trust each other, listening is the main key. Yeah. What if, Sean, if your partner is always thinking that he's right? He won't listen to you because he thinks he's always right. And I have a friend here like that. He wants to talk and talk and talk. He won't allow his girlfriend will talk, and he want to ask something, but when the girlfriend says something, he will interrupt because he wants to talk and he thinks he knows everything. And I hate that. He didn't give you a chance to explain or to say story because he thinks he knows that already. I'm perfect. I can understand Tampo pretty much. It's a matter of knowing your ESO well enough. From Jerry, good morning. Can we change your attitude after he go home there, Philippines, because she bonding first your daughter? You don't have to compete, to be honest, Freddie. You don't have to compete, to the daughter or son of your girlfriend, because that's you always gonna lose. Yeah, I'm just telling you, to be honest. Sometimes maybe other people doesn't like to date with the one with kids because you have competition. I don't know, maybe correct me if I'm wrong. Jay Cosaris, good morning. You always have a competition. And then imagine, guys, how you have a fight with the kids. Do you think your girlfriend or Filipina or whatever, even not a Filipina, will defend you? Well, of course, they will defend to the kids, right? Unless if they were super in love with you, then they will defend you instead of the kids. So it's hard to fight, or it's hard to do that, guys, to compete the kids. So don't do that. Hi, lovely Jerry. Good morning. Lovely, lovely. My lovely friend, can you flex my channel? Yes, that's why I said you can go fishing here. You just have to search their name, because whatever their name using here, that's their channel name. So I think everyone, those who have channel, it's searchable. If you cannot search, so put channel at the end of their name. Yeah. So I only give few jacket to those people who are here. You don't have to keep dropping your link. So if you just keep on participating the what do you call that, the topic, people is observing you, to be honest. So if they think you're interested, so why not subscribing to your channel? Yeah. Okay. I always remind myself the saying, be quick to listen and slow to talk. Like me, I'm very talkative, really. But I listen, guys. I listen to someone if it's their time to talk, then I'm willing to listen. But sometimes there are some people when they say something, it's boring to listen to. Yeah. How are you, Chi? Good morning. Thank you for being here. So now let's go to number 4. Oh my God, we're far behind. This. No, I don't want to write it there. It's okay. This one, guys. Um. Ano? You feel you are giving too much and getting less. How about this one? Did you experience this with your partner? You feel like I give him to her or her everything, but seems like it's not even enough, or I feel like unappreciated, or I don't get back anything from the person. Did you feel that too? So it's hard to admit, but your relationship is failing if you end doing most of the work and your partner is just sitting idle. So you might be actually getting back very little or being emotionally abused. So observe it for a few days and then talk, because it's a good idea to talk about what's going on, why I'm the one always working, to make this relationship last or we'll go farther. So there is a good chance that your partner doesn't even know how you are feeling, because you were very quiet and you're scared to talk to your partner. So you should be open and make a schedule or something to get things on the right path. So yeah, like what I'm saying earlier, it's nice also, guys, that you have to talk and you have to be open and say something if you think that the relationship is not working anymore. Asa na to eh? Okay. No, just asking. I just dropped your LS on if you. Thank you, Jerry, for dropping it. No, just asking because I see her daughter very nice and a good girl. Also, I love kids, so I cannot hard to bonding and communicate her. What about you gonna visit to her family, Freddie? So maybe that's a good idea. If he will come back in the future, if she will return to the Philippines, so why not visiting to her place? So you can also bonding with her kids. So yeah. But then again, always remember how do not compete to the kids of your girlfriend because it's not gonna work. Hi, Leonela Hiramis, good morning. So this is number 5, guys. The sexual interaction is missing. Did you experience that too? When you are together for a long time, sex has become a rare bird. Did it happen to you too, guys? Is not anymore exciting or you tend to forget about it. The hormones that made you jump into each other at the start might be lowering down now, making you believe you are more than okay with a cuddling, but that's not it. The lack of those stops the relationship over time. Shouldn't be an occasional thing. You must make time strategy to get your life back in the road. So intimacy is more than just a chemical reaction. Because I know, guys, some of you are married for more than how many years? 25, 20 years, or not even married. Relationship for a long 6 years, 5 years, 4 years. So that could be try to recall the stuff. Maybe you don't do it anymore. How do you feel about submission? Oh my. I don't know how would I feel about that. I don't. Let me wait a minute. I don't get the question. How do you feel? Compliant. I have to find a word. What does mean? Submissive mark. I don't know the answer for this. For where is that? From John. I don't know what's my answer. Wait a minute. I have to find a. Can you give me a word that is what do you call that? Easy to understand than submission? Okay. If you feel like that, don't marry. It's not an equal, competitive relationship. Yeah. Other people is very excited. Hi, David. Excited to get married, or some other people just get married because they don't have choice. Just for example, I've seen people here, not just here, but other parts also of the Philippines, or they want to get married because of reasons is because of the pandemic. In order for them to get into the Philippines, they have to marry online or they have to marry here if they're together here, not because they love each other. So that also they can stay here longer than 3 years, 36 months. So yeah. So as always, I always think about that. Don't get married if you're not ready, or don't get married because you don't have choice. How are you, David? Thank you so much for being here. I don't know the answer, John. How do you feel about submission? So many men on YouTube brag over the Philippines. They do so much boom boom. Oh, I know they're big talkers. Our relationship is companionship, talking, holding hands, so much more than boom boom. There are some here, yeah, expats are very, they don't have respect. Is that what correct thing about there we have a friend before, and he's even married to a Filipina. He doesn't have respect, He will talk to his friend about Filipina, blah blah blah, bad things, not good things, and I hate that. And then even his wife is with him in his side. He will talk about, he doesn't have respect to his wife or even to the people he's talking to. His mouth is full of craziness. I hate that too. Submissive. What is submissive? Okay, I'll search the meaning of submissive in Tagalog. Okay. I don't like that. If I just translate it to my dialect. No, I don't want to be for example, that's what, if correct me if I'm wrong, about submissive. It's like uh whatever my boyfriend likes to do, I'll just have to follow. Okay, my boyfriend should do this and do that, I have to follow. I don't like that. No. I don't know if I'm correct with that, John, or maybe I'm wrong. But if how do I feel about? I feel bad about it because I'm not a toy girl, or I'm not a whatever you call it. That I'll follow everything you said and whatever the rules is. No, I have my own rules. I respect whatever your rules you've had, but you don't have to what do you call that? Treat me as a toy girl or something. Sunod-sunuran. I think that's in Tagalog, yeah. Sunod-sunuran, submissive. I don't know, guys, if I'm correct. Maybe I'm wrong. Good morning, Fred. How are you? Everything is fine here. How do you feel about being a submissive wife? If submissive is sunod-sunuran in Tagalog, I don't want to be a submissive woman. No. Maybe yeah, sunod-sunuran. I don't want to be like that. But maybe hey guys, do you know Sis Rina? What can you say about submissive? How do you feel about being a submissive wife? Any Filipina can answer that? Help me out. Love can overcome missing sexual interaction. I have seen success stories with partners where one was paralyzed from chest to feet. Affection goes way deeper. The other can help him or her in need. Oh, from Dennis. Danny, good morning. I'm doing the live. Thank you so much for being here. Ad- Adjective ready to conform to the authority or will of others. Meekly obedient or passive. A submissive, almost sheep-like people. So maybe that's in Tagalog, sunod-sunuran, okay, or no? Because I have hard time to answer really what's my feeling to submission. Because that's the question. How do you feel about submission? So if I'm gonna ask to Pogi, what would be your answer? How do you feel about submission? Oh my God, it's hard question for me. Oh my God. Okay, number 6. Oh my God, we're almost, how many minutes now we're here? 1 hour. How about this one guys, number 6? Because I did this live stream today because tomorrow I think I can't do it because I'm gonna have my treatment. The argument is all that is left. How about that? You feel like every communication between you two end up an argument. Do you feel this one too? Or have you experienced this? This happens when you use more tone and fewer words. You might be getting irritated due to something else with your partner. So, and you are taking out on them in an argument. So, it's time to be mature and about that and share the things and that are actually bothering you. If you don't do that, you will end up living a toxic relationship. What about that? Did you experience that too, guys, or no? Sis Rina, I see Sis Rina there. Good morning. So, I think this one will happen, guys. This one, the argument is all that is left because maybe especially Filipino and foreign relationship, There's always misunderstanding, and um, Filipina maybe misunderstand what are you saying there, so it ends up into argument. Is that what it is, or maybe I'm wrong? So many foreigners want to go to the Philippines because I think Filipinas are submissive. They will do whatever they tell. Ah, that's the one. See, that's what sunod sunuran. So whatever they tell them today, well, wash your clothes, have boom boom. No, yeah, that's why I don't like that. I'm not that kind of person to you, Oscar, to be honest. So this is, I understand now, John. No, if you're my boyfriend, you cannot do that to me, never. And I don't want you to do that. I don't want to be your, that's what I said, toy girl or toy wife or whatever you call it. Like, or I don't want to be a robot, like whatever you command, I'll follow. No, I have my own right. And besides, you're in my country. Always remember that you're in my country, right? Unless maybe if you're, I'm in your country, so I'm a little bit scared. But if you're in my country, oh no, you're gonna be better watch out. So other foreigners is like that, very abusive, not just physically but mentally, guys. Because of Filipina, sometimes they're just coward, and they're scared. They always think that foreigner is rich, they're scared, and they're gonna fuck your life because they have plenty of money. But hey, guys, we have our own power too. Always remember they're in our country. So foreigners out there, be very careful. You can do that to your own country, that's fine. But in my country, don't do that because the law is always defend us as a Filipino citizen. It's the same here if there's an accident, even it's not your fault. Since you're a foreigner, it's your fault because you have money to pay for. Submissive woman, I feel like I can't do my own decision. Yeah, there is like that here, sis Rina. I've observed they're married, and then the girl is sunod-sunuran, whatever the husband says, she will follow. I hate that. No way, you cannot do that. But there are some also, of course, Filipina, they're coward, they're scared or whatever they feel. That's why they're being submissive by their husband or their boyfriend. But oh no, I experienced that before, to be honest, but not anymore this time. This one, number 7, guys, you feel like that they don't pay enough attention. What about that? What about you're talking something, stories, or you want to talk to your partner, but your partner just ignore it, doesn't care, whatever. I hate when you talk someone and then you're very into, telling the story, that sort of stuff, and then the one you're talking to doesn't pay attention and just ignoring it, and then you want a reaction from that person, and you know what the response? Whatever. What the heck? I hate that. I just hate that word, whatever. Yeah, that's number 7. So it all depends on how much attention you are giving yourself. So are you taking care of yourself? Loving yourself? Your partners do demand attention from each other, but it might become worse when you are dying for it. However, in other case, your partner might have lost your interest in you. So in either case, talk to them and sort out what is going on. So you can meet up with a couple therapist to sort out this. Before, I don't know what is a therapist, guys, to be honest. It's not common in the Philippines, right? Unless if you're rich. So yeah. I don't believe that my partner should be submissive because they also have feeling, and I would never make my partner do anything she does not want. Yeah, that's good to hear from you, Ogie. That I hate that too. That I'm being, I'll always follow what you want, even it's against my will. No, there's gonna be a big fight or war. 6 and 7, just tampo and read it out loud. My God. Okay, you are in my country. Yes, just always say this is Rina. You're in my country. Be careful. But other Filipina, oh my, they let their husband or their foreign partner to do what they want. So they just follow whatever the foreigner wants them to do, even if they don't like. I hate that. They're abusing you. Is it? They're abusing, right? Don't mess with it. Don't mess with me. I'm gonna I'm gonna use my hat to palo palo you. Yeah, guys, just being honest, if you're Filipino are listening right now, you should know your right. Know your right, because if you don't know your right, then someone gonna mess you up. I mean, someone's gonna what do you call that? Someone's gonna abuse you. And I have a good example here. It happens. I don't want to mention the name, but because we have lots of friends here, that's why I always using word friends. But anyway, they're not here. So anyway, yeah, he's not just abusing physically, mentally, but also emotionally or physically, guys. He boxing the wife, and the wife. Oh my God, she was broken. I mean, they have two kids. It's just a mess. And then the foreigner flipped the story like he wants, or he want to say to the people here that he is the victim. Instead the wife is the victim of his craziness. So yeah, when somebody does not listen to you and ignores you, that shows you that in their eyes you are small and they do not have to respect you or care about your feelings. It's time to dump them. Yeah. So I will go back. Des, good morning, Des. Again, I'll go back to my previous story about this friend that he doesn't want to listen. He doesn't want to listen if he wants you to listen to him. But if it's your time to talk, he'll just ignore you because or not just ignoring, interrupt you. When you start to share something based on your experience, he will interrupt and think and pretend that he knows about that. So yeah. Thank you, Dessa, for being here. This is Rina. This is Des in the house. Oi, cowboy, long time no see. How are you? Cowboy is from York, England. How is in there? Long time no see. I'm glad you came back. Playing our live in the loudspeaker with coffee. Oh, thank you, Des, and good morning. It's 9:57 now. So later I'm gonna be in town. Such foreigners should be given a ride on a fishing boat, then drop in the sea. It's just bad. That's why, guys, I always thankful and keep saying this to myself. Says you're just lucky you found this foreigner that doesn't abuse you. You know or you too, guys, if you have your own partner right now that doesn't abuse you, you're one of the luckiest person on earth, because there are some people out there, they're suffering, but they're willing to sacrifice because they don't want a broken family. They have kids, they don't want their kids you know will be broken or scattered, or kids doesn't understand. I mean, or they don't want their kids witness, that kind of things that it's so bad, like especially hitting your partner. So yeah, I'm just really glad that this couple I'm talking you right now, they separate already, but we don't know where's the foreigner, because he's on the run. Because I think the wife is um because this partner is pushing to the limit, so it's just too much. He was abusing mentally, emotionally, physically. She was being smashed by the face. So but that time she was too scared to tell the truth to the police, or um you know or someone to help her out. But it comes to the point that it's too much, and if she will not do something, he gonna kill the kids and her. So yeah, time for the abuser to have a dirt pot. And then, but he twists the story. And then he told me, I feel bad about it because it was our friend, and he told me that the wife is lying. And I said, what the heck? Why you will twist the story? We know what happened. But still, you act like you're the innocent, or you're not the abuser one. Oh my Jesus, go back to your own country. It's just so bad. Yeah. Oh my gulay. That's why I'm saying here, for those Filipino listening right now, guys, know your worth, know your right, that sort of stuff. Because if not, you're gonna be submissive wife or girlfriend. As what John is asking to me, how do you feel about being submissive? And I don't want that someone will do that to me. This one, your activities don't include each other. How about that? Did you experience that too? Over the passage of time, you get to indulge in different types of activities. So happy couples are those who are enjoy similar activities. Like me and my boyfriend, we like travel, we like hiking, or other stuff that we like to do together. And then and spend quality time together. But if you don't like each other's activities, then there is a problem. True. What if you're just forcing yourself to like whatever activities that your partner likes to do? So if you do have that sort of stuff, like guys, like he wants to do this and you want to do the other way, so you can do both. Okay, let's do that whatever you want, and let's do also whatever I want, like hiking, swimming, or flying. Yeah. Okay, then it is not like every activity should be mutual. So, but if you and your partner is spending too much alone and in doing something that doesn't involve the other partner, that relationship has an issue, you know. So, yeah, that's the number 8. Then we'll go to number 9. So it's just, that's why you have to talk, communicate, because if not, it's just difficult to really handle this one. That you're always sunod-sunuran or submissive. Whatever he likes you to do, then you follow. No, okay. This is from Dennis. Then you enjoy your activities half half. Yeah, why would you enjoy it to the fullest and include your partner? um Sometimes there are people here doing that, girls only or boys only, because they do this, guys, especially common to the Filipina and foreign relationship. They hang out with Filipina girls only or foreigners only, because it's just hard to be in a circle, in a group of friends, guys, that has also relationship with Filipina and foreigners. Sometimes we cannot relate what these foreigners are talking about. Or maybe they're using slang words that we cannot really catch up right away as a Filipina. So that's why every time here, I do observe we have gatherings. There's two groups, foreigners go there, girls here. Because, maybe because we kind of young, and then we have our different experience, and of course we're Filipina, and then they can understand each other because they're all foreigners. Maybe they're all from the West and telling their stories from the past. So I do usually observe that. Yeah, you don't trust each other. There you go. How about this? In the first, what do you call that? First maybe months or two, or maybe a week, having a relationship with your partner, of course it's not easy to earn trust or to trust right away your partner, because you didn't notice your partner for a long time, so how can you trust right away? So yeah, but if you live together for a long time, that's weird if you don't trust your partner. So this is a big issue that can ruin a healthy relationship, to be honest. So it's built on trust and honesty. It might go through a lot of steps, but at last, honesty should be there. So yeah, you should be honest. Don't lie. If you don't trust each other, how is your relationship ever going to last? I don't know with you guys. So this is true that communications are harder when they are about sensitive relationship problems. Trust is one of them. So, but not to worry, you can do that. If you love your partner, you will communicate with them even if it makes you uncomfortable. It's way back then, first months or two, I feel uncomfortable talking to you what I feel to my partner. But as time years pass by, I'm not ashamed anymore. I'm very open. Yeah. Fanso, I see Fanso there. Good morning. A sticky girlfriend is annoying. Hello. Same goes off. You want to be like clone her. It will get boring after time. Really? From Fanso. Start being clingy from number 9. I know. Fanso said, this one, Fanso said, don't trust each other. Why together? Yeah. That's why if you just trust yourself, then don't be in a relationship. And be in a relationship with yourself, because that's where you trust 100%. So that's why you have to know, really, do I really need a partner? Ask that to yourself. Because I've been also in a situation, guys, that I'm alone, single. I'm bored, you know, I'm bored. Like, I want someone to talk to. It's just annoying. Not annoying, it's just, I want someone to communicate, to talk to. So that's why I can't stay longer in a singleness. Right? Unless if I have something to do, like busy at work or other things that makes my life busy. If not, oh my God, it's hard to be alone and nobody talks to. We have friends, but still different. You know, it's really different, guys, if you're in a relationship or with your friends. Sometimes friends is not be there for you, especially if your friend is with the family. They cannot even give time for you, just even 30 minutes. So that's too much time without your partner. If you will just find somebody else to share that with time with, from Oscar. Thank you, Fancy, for being here. I choose to trust from the beginning until I am proved wrong. Oh, based on experience, guys, huh? So, other people, they lost trust because maybe you met the wrong person. If you met the good person or the right person for you, then you will say, oh, this is amazing. Okay, sticky girlfriend. So we're talking now on the last one because we have only 10 tips for you guys for today. So let's talk about this. You don't appreciate each other anymore. How about that? Have you experienced that? For example, I want to invite you for dinner. You're my boyfriend, partner. You don't even appreciate it. You just, for you, it's just nothing. Or I buy you a shoes, or I do something simple things to you, but you don't even, exert an effort to say thank you. Oh my, that's beautiful. No, you don't appreciate that anymore. I don't know. Why is that? So the core of any relationship is appreciation and respect. Sometimes along the journey you get used to your partner. So maybe that's one of the reason. For you it's just natural because you're living or you're with him or her for a long time. When you get used to them, you no longer feel the need to impress them and admire them. Is that true with you guys? This is where things go wrong. So the relationship issues like the make the relationship weaker step by step. Nah, there you go. Because it's been a long time, for example, 20 years together. Um, I used to buy you something every year, every month, every day. For you, it's not special anymore. Or you don't even care if it's our anniversary. You don't even care if it's my birthday. You know? Oh, yeah, it's not good to take your partner for granted. Yeah, true. Don't ever do that. Make your partner special every single minute, single second. Yeah. Other people forget about that. For them, it's just, nah, it's not important anymore. The relationship is over when the other person doesn't appreciate you or the things you do for them. It's time to move on. There you go. So let's go for the conclusion now. If you have realized this just now, then go ahead and appreciate your partner for the good they have. See, it's not yet too late, guys. Where's your partner now? Go to your partner. Oh. Admiration and appreciation never get old. Every time you do it, you're freshen up your relationship. I like that. Ang galing. Okay. If you are reading this, you must to have some relationship problems, right? So don't worry. Use the tips in order for you to, make your relationship works better than it used to. Maybe your relationship right now is broken up. Stinky Jeff should be pasted on a print. Sticky. Yeah. Stinky, not stinky. Sticky. Some foreigners what do you call, guys? Their girlfriend is it's like tighten them, not tighten. It's like it's hard for them to move because their girlfriend is really strict in many things. Don't talk to the blah blah blah, that sort of stuff. I have viewers here before. I remember. I don't know where he is now. He was talking about how tight his girlfriend is. So hey, girls, don't do that. Let your partners breathe sometimes. Maybe it will be not okay. So this one, guys, admiration and appreciation never get old. Always remember. Ay, Stace. picky. Anyway, I hope you learned something today. So I do appreciate you here today, guys. Thank you for joining on my live streaming. So I hope to see you next time on my live streaming again with another topic. Hi, Sir Robert. Thank you for being here and dropping by because I have to go in to be in town after this. And hopefully I can do live streaming again and talk a new topic. Thank you so much. And for those who are new people to my channel, I hope you consider subscribing to my channel. And of course, if you do like the stream or if you're not liking it, if you don't like it, so consider subscribing, consider liking and sharing it to your friends. Thank you so much. And I hope you learned something today. This is Cess again from live here in Darwin, Philippines. I would like to say thank you.